Hi, I'm Elaine DeFarley from Self Magazine, and I'm here today with makeup guru Colleen Creighton and Hadley Gerritsen, who's actually on staff at Self Magazine. And we're going to show you how to get a great peachy glow, which is a look inspired from the fall runways and something that you can wear every day.
I'm just going to start out with a primer. I'm using it almost as a moisturizer. I'm putting it in all the nooks and crannies that you would. Okay, so I've got the primer on. So I'm going to switch now. I'm going to use the tinted moisturizer. It's not putting very much of the tint, it's just putting a very sheer veil of the tinted moisturizer on our skin. Then I'm going to go in with a concealer stick, and I'm just going to touch up little imperfections on the skin. And I'm using my finger once again to just blend it a little bit. I just want to put a little concealer around the eyes. I do all around the eye. The inner corner, I just very lightly brush it onto their skin. On some people, if they just have a little bit of discoloration underneath the eye, then I would only do underneath the eye. Less is more.
And especially for this look that we're going for, which is this peachy glow.
And it's simple.
And I think it's a great look to wear with more serious clothes for fall. You know, like all the pencil skirts and blouses that are very grown up. It's nice to have a very youthful makeup look.
Now I'm going to move on to the fun part.
Yay!
I'm going to pick up the color.
It's all fun.
Finally, the peach! So I'm going to do a little bit of blush on the apples of her cheeks.
Okay.
And then I'm using the other side of my sponge and just blending it a little bit.
And you're using a blush on her lips?
It's a dual product. It's for cheeks and lips.
One of the tips I got on this look at Peter Salm was to use your finger and not use a lip liner because you don't want it to look too perfect, because then it ends up looking a little bit too fussy.
Absolutely. The next thing I want to do is mascara.
Backstage at the shows, they used a lot of brown mascara this season. It's gives a real feathery kind of a lash.
So I'm starting at the base of the lashes. When you're doing it yourself, you're just going to take your mascara wand, place it at the base of the lashes, wiggle it back and forth, and then come out on the ends. I love when a brow is finished and clean. I'm really crazy about all these new products that are out there now that are called brow fixes. And they come with a little bit of tint in them.
And on a minimal look like this, it's great to finish off with your brows.
And big brows are in.
Yeah,
big brows are in. So I'm just brushing it up.
It's so subtle, but it makes such a big difference.
The next thing is I'm going to use highlighter just above on the cheekbone, and I kind of like to bring it just right up underneath the eye. I'm going to put a little bit on the inside corner of the eye, and then we'll do this on the outside corner of the eye, and it just makes the eyes look a little twinkly.
It's so amazing that you put on so little, but it makes such a big difference.
Because it really changes the texture of things.
Yeah.
Like we have a little bit of color, but we did do layers of texture.
Yeah.
So the final step is I'm going to just dust a little bit of translucent powder. I'm not putting powder all over the face, just in the T-zone, where you don't want to be shiny. Because I want to keep all this little glow on the outside here.
It really looks fantastic. You look so great, Hadley.
Thank you. It's very light and there's just very few steps, which is perfect.
Thank you, Colleen, for showing us how to get this great peachy glow for fall. But I think it really works anytime. You can do it at home. It's so easy, so you got to go for it and try it and have fun.